Hello guys, welcome back to Zola's Up 2. It is Thursday, July 20th of 2023, and with it being July 20th, the water party has arrived. And we'll be going until August 3rd. With all that being said, let's get into it. So, kicking things off immediately, we have a sign on the floor that says, water. And fun fact, this was actually a last-minute addition. This wasn't originally planned to be here, but literally, I'm not kidding, this was last minute. One of the last things I did. The last thing I did was create the banner that you see over there, which is the first item out of like 14. So, as you can see, the tree is filled with water. Oh, and I guess we gotta do this one over here too, I guess. Oh! Actually, you know what? I'll keep it. It actually looks cool. But yeah, that one's blue as well. Actually, we should probably do that for all the beacons now that I think about it. Where's the other beacons? There's one and there's one. There we go. Is there another one right here? Sure is, except it's not going to do anything considering there's something blocking it. But that is completely fine. Now that that's over with. Yep, this says water. Looks very awesome. We have a ton of soul lanterns. By the way, prepare to see those lanterns everywhere in this party because they are everywhere in this party. As we can see. Pretty nice. Alright. Heading over here, I still gotta add a... Oh! Looks like I never took this down when putting the sign here. I actually just noticed that now, actually. But I will add that at a later time. Not right now since I'm doing this. And we already can claim our first item, the Water Banner 1. There will be a second banner later in the party, hence why it says 1. And by the way, a unique feature with this party, similarly to the 1.20 party, you know how all of these I think were the regular item friends when they weren't unlocked? Well, I did something similar, except I kept these, but I did something similar. You know how this is glow? You know how this is lit up here? You may notice the rest of them do have the respective blue color, but they aren't lit up. This is due to the fact that none of them are unlocked as of recording this video. So that's a nice little unique feature I added in. As I previously stated, this party is from July 20th to August 3rd. Hopefully that's the last time I bring that up. Also, the water slide was also added last minute as well. Right before I did that. Heading inside the actual lab itself, it looks like a beach in here. And these are, I think, meant to represent starfish or something. I hope. Anyway, we got 2 lounge chairs and an umbrella. Yep, it's basically an inside beach at this point. Although I should have been smart and put some corals down here, but oh well. Maybe I'll add that later. I just didn't think about that until, like, right now. So that's why I didn't add them. Oh wait, we aren't even done in here. Genuinely speaking, as we can see, that's how it looks. And there, see, I told you these things were going to be everywhere. Also, a nice new neat addition with this party. All of the glowstone has been changed to sea lanterns, at least in rooms that are decorated, that is. So you'll notice how there are sea lanterns everywhere. And I also crammed the walls in a little bit just to add this in, you may notice. Now heading up here, it's going to be a bit of a challenge considering there is some water here. And see, I told you, what did I just tell you about these being everywhere and the lanterns? These. This is actually paying homage to how they actually looked before we put in glowstone instead of the sea lanterns. Because fun fact, if you forgot, that's how they actually looked prior to having glowstone implemented. Now glowstone's been in the game for a long time, obviously. And it was in there long before we implemented it into the lab here. But since this is the water party, it makes total sense. We have flower shape right here, and I think the lever here, I should probably put that back, because I just noticed, like, right now that that's gone. That's actually really stupid that it took me that long to notice that. And I think even up there too, but I think I have a good reason as to why it's not there. Anyway, it's pretty clear this room is flooded, as you can see, with flower shape right here, trying to get all around the room. And that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. That's literally it for the whole room. I'm not even kidding. Now, you thought that was crazy? Wait till you see up here. This can explain why the lever isn't here because, well, yeah, you can see the idea here. And that's why this is open. And this is how this got flooded. But, as you can see, it is water palm trees. And don't worry, this is not the only place to include them. There's a few other places too, which we will get to later. In fact, actually, this is where the first water slide is implemented. Actually, this is ironically the only one. As of right now, I only had time to make one. Woo! And yeah, when unburying this, the beacon came out, so that can explain why. But yeah, there are water palm trees everywhere in this party. Yep, and also, let me just give you a better detail for this, since I did have to implement some of these a little bit differently because I wanted to place water on top. It's kind of, you know, having water fountains all around here. That's kind of what this is. Oh, give me just 1 second. That is not supposed to be like that. That's much better. That's how that's actually supposed to look. My bad. Let's just make sure. We're good. Yeah, because this is actually meant to be like that. Because of the water slide. But, yeah, we have lanterns all over the place once again. And originally they were a bit higher, but I lowered them because I felt they looked too high up. Except for these ones. Because those aren't meant to look like that. Now the problem is... Oh, wait. Okay, so I thought for a second this actually got flooded. Never mind. But it will now. Oh, yeah, we're gonna want to do something about that. I'll take care of that another time. Alright, out here for real. See, I told you there were more of these. And surprisingly, this is one of the first rooms that doesn't have lanterns. But it does have all of this. As you can see, this is a wave pool. Now, I find it funny that we implemented this even though we already have a wave pool over here. Which, speaking of which, ironically, there's actually waves here. Actually, I might actually keep this one actually over here. I might actually keep the waves here permanently. Now, why we didn't do that before is actually really stupid, considering that's literally what that was there for. So, I don't know why it took me this long to finally re-implement waves here. I mean, in the wave pool area over there. Oh yeah, the beacons were also done last minute. So I didn't even get a chance to finish the underground party room, but I can do that again at a later time. But for now, though, let's take a look at what we already have here. So, we have a secondary wave pool, just in case. I mean, you can never go wrong with that. I think. Unless I'm being suddenly proven wrong, comment down below. I'd love to hear it. But yep, that's the secondary wave pool. Looks beautiful as heck. Alright, now we got the rest of the lab to go to. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Oh, by the way, this is so clever, but this actually does go down to the actual, and by the way, this goes down to the water itself. But going down here, it's actually kind of flooded down here, you may have noticed. Not much really happened, it's just this. Although I might actually implement something down here. I'm not sure. I never got a chance to do that. Alright. So, now we're gonna go to the actual lab itself, like downstairs. I'm meaning. By the way, just a little warning, not the entire lab was decorated because I didn't get a chance to do everything because I didn't feel like decorating every single room this time around. So the meeting room is not decorated. The sheep rooms are not decorated. Yeah, there's some rooms that are just straight up not decorated in this party. This was a little bit last minute, so I'm not gonna lie about that. But yep, more lanterns. And by the way, also placing the banners around here were also last minute. My god, a lot of last minute stuff. By the way, this room used to look a lot more emptier before I implemented all the lanterns and banners. You do not understand. It's actually serious. So much so that I had to add these here at the end. Because these suddenly came out of Snowland, so that's what I did here. If any of this even makes any sense in the first place, you gotta remember that. But yeah, that's how this looks. I hope you guys love the banner too. It looks beautiful. I should actually add a button there. Thank God these are not hard to find. Yeah, there's nothing here. But yeah, it does look like this. Back there is not updated. But yeah, you may notice which ones are updated and which ones aren't. It looks pretty cool. Oh, yeah, these are a little hidden, but yeah, you can see these up here. Oh, we forgot to update the map. This is before I added the little water thing. So, yep, there we go. See, now it's actually there. And you'll notice that that's true because, yeah, this was... I haven't updated since before I added the water thing. So, that's something pretty cool. But yeah, speaking of which, the library is decorated. The HQ is not decorated. Now, in the next episode, I will be updating the attack board in there because the week after the second week of this party is Operation Zolazab Part 2. At least Operation Zolazab 2023 Part 2. Which, actually, I just ironically realized we would only have 2 days of downtime before that because it's on August 5th. Maybe a possible extension for 2 days? Actually, we might actually want to do that because that would only be 2 days of downtime. We might want to extend this party by 2 days because that's only 2 days of downtime. You know, it's weird that we're starting another event on a Saturday randomly, but hey, you know what? It's worth it. But, yep, that's how this looks. You can get down to the pipe pretty easily. Looks nice. There is surprisingly no book for this party. Unlike the 1.20 party. That is really weird. Alright, next up is Snowend. We're actually almost done with this party. And we're only 12 minutes in. That is insane, man. That's what happens when not even the entire Rive is decorated. So we have some more lanterns here. And as you may notice, this entire place is flooded. And we have the flooded pipes again. Because, I mean, it's the water party. You kind of have to do that. Down here isn't even decorated. But I might do that in the future. Here's the thing. All the rooms that are not decorated were not planned to be decorated. Although now, it's making me want to do that. But not today. I already did enough as is. Setting up this party alone was already... it took a while. That's why you can see how it's like only 155 right there. Yeah, this party took me a good maybe like 4 hours. Now, I did take a few breaks just so I, you know, don't burn myself out. Seriously, I kind of have to keep reminding myself, and also you guys, do not do that. It's, seriously, I always tell you every once in a while, seriously, do not burn yourself out. It is extremely bad, and I'm glad I don't do it to myself. Because seriously, I've explained it before, it is bad. Do not do it. And that's still a serious fact. I know I've explained it multiple times before, but guys, it is a serious fact. Do not burn yourself out. And that's why I decided to do here, by also not decorating every single room in the lab. That's another reason, because I probably would burn myself out if I decorated every single room in the lab. I'm not going to lie. I want to actually be smart. Probably would have done the forts too, but that would have also taken too much time as well, even though I've done that in the past. But regardless, that's pretty cool, and the room looks nice. Alright, we only got one last room in this party. Now, surprisingly, the water dojo is not decorated in this party. You think it would be because it's all about water. Oh, well, there's probably always week 2 for that. Ooh, now this is going to be a little tough, considering the staircase is water. But this is the last room in the party. Like, the last one. Yep, only nearly 15 minutes in, and we're already at the last room. That is fast. Oh, I forgot to go to the underground party room to show you the beacons. My bad. Yep, there you go. That's how it looks. This is the last room in the whole party. What are your thoughts? Oh yeah, the only reason these are like this is because, yeah, you can clearly see. I put them at the edge of the balcony, which can explain why they're going out like that. Alright, so, outside of that, I can confirm that is literally every single room. I'm not kidding at all. That's it! That's literally it! Yep, after only 16 minutes almost, we're done. We are done. What are your thoughts? I know it's a bit of a smaller party than usual. The 1.20 party was also pretty small, but also had a few big implements into it, which was pretty cool. I'll admit though, I was pretty creative with some of these rooms, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you'd like me to add more rooms in the future, I'll be sure to do that in the second week. So, with all that being said, what are your thoughts? I think this might be all the rooms that I might implement. Maybe I might implement some again in week 2. But for now, I think we're good. I'll see you in the next one. Which, fun fact, is the day week 2 starts, July 27th.